Zrii, the path towards balance, health, and well-being, begins with a revolutionary liquid nutritional crafted from a synergistic blend of 7 potent botanicals. Formulated by a team of leading doctors and holistic practitioners who represent the very best from both the East and West, it is the first third-party product ever to be endorsed by the Chopra Center for Well-Being. Through wisdom and education, imbued with authenticity and integrity, our formulators, Dr. Suhas Kashirsagar, Dr. Thomas Yarima, Daniel Rhoda, Dr. Deepak Chopra, and Dr. David Simon will take you on a journey to learn about the incredible product that is changing the lives of all who embrace it.
It's never been done before. First time brought to the marketplace in the world, this wonderful liquid nutritional.
So Bill Farley came to our medical team one day with a challenge. He said, I want you to create a functional beverage which is totally new, it's never been done before, it's rooted in this ancient wisdom of Ayurveda, and it has the ability to truly affect change within the body.
He said, if there was one thing that I could take for the rest of my life that would improve my health, what would that be? And we said, oh, it would be amalaki. And then he said, well, if there was one thing that I could give to every man, woman, and child on the planet to increase their health, what would that be? And my goodness, what a formidable challenge.
Through this unique herbal blend, what Zrii does, it awakens and opens the pathways of your thinking, memory, intellect, cognitive performance, and the whole physiological functioning.
Now Ayurveda comes from the Sanskrit words Ayu, meaning life, and Veda, meaning wisdom or science. So we can literally think of it as the science or the wisdom of life. And Ayurveda derives from the geographic region that today we know as India. And it truly is a holistic system of healthcare. And when we say this word holistic, we mean that it actually addresses all aspects of a person's life.
It is a consciousness-based approach to health. And what is really interesting in integrative and holistic medicine is that it is not how you get the disease, but how you create the disease. There's a whole science in Ayurvedic medicine where it talks about reversing the whole aging process by using intelligence from the plant kingdom, which is going to resonate with the body and is going to reduce the wear and tear on the body.
In Western medicine, we have this tendency to try to find what's the active ingredient and to extract that from everything else that's contained in that plant. And what Ayurveda would say is that trying to pull out that one chemical is like taking out the intelligence but leaving the wisdom of the plant behind. So I think that the Zrii product actually integrates that core principle.
Ayurveda defines 6 tastes: sweet, sour, salty, and then bitter, pungent, and astringent. And each of these tastes has a very, very specific activating effect on human physiology. And not just on the physiology, but actually on emotions and actually on mental processes as well.
The people responsible for creating this product are Western medical doctors who are pioneers within the field of integrative medicine. And this word integrative means literally taking the best of Western or allopathic medicine and combining it with this ancient wisdom of the East.
We combined what we knew at that time in Western biochemical nutrition with Oriental medical dietology, the use of food as medicine.
What we did is we used amalaki, tulsi, and turmeric, which is a classical triad in Ayurvedic medicine, to create the foundation of this formulation. And then we brought in other botanicals which have incredible properties in their own right, such as ginger, shisandra, jujube, and the harataki fruit.
These herbs are called rasayanas, and they actually strengthen the body's capacity for recovery and self-healing. Many of the rasayanas are well known. The most well known is called amlaki.
There are about 40,000 botanical species on the Indian subcontinent, of which about 8,000 to 10,000 are used medicinally. And of that whole group, only a handful are considered to be rasinas. And the reason that they're said to be rasinas is that they don't just treat or affect one aspect of the physiology, they nourish the entire physiology at a deep level.
Amalaki is very interesting in that it has probably one of the highest concentrations of antioxidants, and so it may actually serve as what people call an adaptogen. Adaptogens modify the body's response to stress.
Amalaki is one of the most potent herb in the whole Ayurvedic pharmacopoeia. The way it is explained in the classic Vedic literature that with the single use of this herb you can transform the whole physiology, not only of the body but as well as the mind and the spirit.
The Amalaki, with the antioxidant effects as a nutritive beverage, has great potential for so many different organ systems.
We know that Amalaki is widely considered to have the most concentrated source of vitamin C in nature. And something that differentiates it are these ascorbigens, and they're tannins which literally form a protective barrier around the vitamin C, making it more biostable and then in turn bioavailable.
When you look at the scientific studies, for example, on Amalaki, there's well over 200 scientific studies now. It shows that it has effects on digestion, on metabolism, on sugar management, on immunology, on cognitive function, on removing inflammation from the system. There's not a lot of substances in nature that have that widespread potency. And so it's just very interesting and fulfilling to see that what the ancient healers have been telling us for thousands of years is now verifiable through the window of scientific inquiry.
Amalaki is very rich in a variety of different tannins which are considered to be medicinally highly effective, and it's a triad of these acids which are ellagic acids and emblican A and emblican B. These are very important tannins which are able to reverse this whole process of aging and reduce this whole process of oxidation. Antioxidants are intelligent molecules which are coming from the kingdom of plant mostly, which reduce and also alter this activity of premature aging. And there are so many subtle things what we are finding now according to modern science which are available in Amalaki, which are just coming to the forefront. So it's a very effective herb to be consumed on a day-to-day basis.
We went to the foothills of the Himalayan mountain range, high in northern India, and some would say that the purest air, water, and soil that we can find anywhere on the planet is in this region. And we knew that we wanted the Amalaki fruit to come from this incredible purity. So we ended up choosing harvesters and farmers from long lines in local communities in northern India, literally a lineage of farmers who held the same principles of environmental sustainability and also economic sustainability as important in their own farming practices. And one of the things that they did was they only used wild-crafted forms of Amalaki. And this word wild-crafted means as something is naturally found in nature. What we found was a reverence actually while picking the Amalaki fruit. People were actually giving thanks to the tree before they did the harvesting, and it seemed like such a wonderful honoring of this ancient culture and an ancient fruit. So we were able to utilize this method of cold pressing the Amalaki fruit. And what this does is it retains the vibratory quality or the inherent nutrition of the Amalaki fruit rather than degrading it through heat or chemicals. And what we also did was ensured that it was vacuum dried using a proprietary method which also retains the nutritional potency of the fruit.
So these synergistic other 6 herbs which are added with Amalaki are going to make it even more bioavailable, and it is going to drive it deeper in the system, especially at a cellular level. If you look at turmeric, it has a natural cleansing effect on the channels, so it is going to create a kind of a channel opening effect in the physiology, and it is going to help to drive the nutrition and absorption even further.
We see turmeric helping everything from circulation to digestive health, to being a potent anti-inflammatory, to literally also helping pain in the body.
One of the biggest benefits of Tulsi, which is considered to be a very spiritual herb, but also an important herb to scrape out the impurities which are remaining from fat tissue and the metabolism of fat tissue itself, and then allows these potent nutrients to be absorbed and will be assimilated in the system better. Haritaki is also a very traditional classical formulation which is being used in Ayurveda mainly for detoxification, cleansing. And in Zrii, Amalaki as well as Haritaki combined together, you are getting rejuvenation and detoxification at the same time. If you look at ginger, ginger has a tremendous digestive effect, so it is going to enhance the absorption, and the nourishment of these things is going to penetrate and go deeper in the system rather easily.
Schisandra has this amazing ability to make anything that works on the nervous system more effective and to decrease side effects and toxicity.
Schisandra is an excellent herb which is regulating the nervous system, because you need to regulate and create a tranquil effect and bestow the clarity and a good restful system.
And jujube is great as an immune system booster, and it's also somewhat of a nervine, so it calms the nervous system.
Some people will have improvement in their neurocognitive functioning, how clearly they think or process information, concentration. Some people will have improvement in their cardiovascular status and their high blood pressure. Some people will have improvement of digestive function or their ability of their body to detoxify, improved hair luster, improved skin luster, improved lubrication of the joints or the respiratory tract. So we have an actual enhancement of immunity. My goodness, we not only can use something that will address in a very, very simple way chronic disease illnesses, but invigorate metabolism, increase our vitality, and actually take us to a point of greater immunity, greater longevity, and greater inner beauty.
It is going to improve your ability to assimilate the food better. It is going to help your body to make rightful choices, and it's going to relax your mind.
So it's one thing to invent a nutritive beverage that activates and causes profound physiologic shifts. It's something else to invent something that tastes good. We were clearly given both of these challenges in producing this product. I think you will find that through the consumption, through the tasting of Zrii, that it's going to lead you to a very, very subtle and deep sense of harmony with the natural environment.
There's nothing more important than physical, mental, social, spiritual well-being. And now we're looking at health as wholeness. You know, the word health and the word holy is the same word. It means that you can't be healthy unless you live in a healthy environment, you have healthy relationships, healthy emotions, of course a healthy body. But you can't have a healthy body unless you're inclusive of everything.
The cellular fires which it triggers, which makes the body or which enables the body to extract and assimilate the information even better and even more potent, is the vital component of Zrii. All of these herbs which are combined together, turmeric or ginger or tulsi, haritaki, schisandra, jujube, amalaki combined together, when it goes in the body, after its absorption and penetration, it opens the channels and pathways in the body. You are going to create a lot of attraction of positive energy in your life. That's the meaning of Zrii, that you are going to attract better choices, better relationship, abundance in all areas of your life.
For us, we view Zrii as an invitation for people to go deeper into their own self-healing. We can literally begin to unlock this inner pharmacy that is within all of us, and begin to do things by utilizing this ancient wisdom to improve our health on a daily basis.
What Zrii really means, it brings prosperity, abundance, wealth, and fulfillment in all areas of your life.